You may hear a lot of things from gurus, from coaches, from healers, from people speaking the truth, bringing the knowledge, and they tell you how you can make a difference, how you can find your purpose and serve the world, heal the earth population, be a better man or woman, better person. But there's a catch. There's something that many are not talking about. At the same time, even if some are talking about, we're often deaf to it. We don't hear it. We don't see it. And I would like to share with you my insights on this, because a lot is happening and all this information coming to us and all this work we're doing can lead to beautiful things. But if we miss out on certain aspects of it, we can totally fuck up. And not just for ourselves, but also for others. So there are some nuances. There are a few simple things we can do to change the balance in our lives and in what we do and how we feel. So, buckle up, get comfortable, stay hydrated with water, not with coffee or alcohol, and let's dive into this. Like, subscribe, and share. Hi, my name is Lotfi Mrat, and I decided to record this video because I've been hearing so many spiritual leaders telling us what's going on, what to do, how we need to find our higher purpose, execute it, do the job we came here to do, and what we're supposed to do, what we're not supposed to do, how the world is going to hell, how we're going to get through really difficult times, that we are here in a prison, the earth is a prison. Other people are saying we're going to be saved. Some people are saying we're being protected. There's a lot that's being shared. And in the meanwhile, we see a lot of people doing their best and at the same time taking way too much responsibility on their shoulders, especially responsibilities for others, not for themselves. And through that, hurting themselves, hurting others. They have good intentions, but there's a reason why there is so much pain at this moment, why there is so much hurting going on. When I say hurting, it's not just that I am feeling pain, but I'm hurting someone else or someone else is hurting me. That kind of hurting. So people are hurting each other, trying to do their best to live up to expectations. Expectations that have been fed, that they have been brainwashed into believing, they have been programmed into believing. And a big trend is now that society has been brainwashed and programmed to believe that money is gonna resolve everything, so you need to focus on money and obey and blah 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 blah. You probably know everything. You've heard many times people talking about 1984, the book. I think there's even a movie. and that we need to step out of this reality, step into a new reality, a new world, create a new world. We need to save the earth. But I see all these people talking, I see all these things happening, and I start to see the common thread. And this is my perception. You may see something completely different, and please feel free to share with me what you're seeing, because we all have our viewpoint. And I still want to give this example just to make sure that this sinks in. You see a circle, see a rectangular, and now you see that it's a cylinder. Different viewpoints, and of course I was cheating, I was turning the thing so you would already know what it is. But often we don't see things moving, we just see our perspective only. And that's why I'm recording this video, to share mine on all that I see is happening, and to ask you to share yours, because together we'll get the bigger picture. And what I'm seeing is that there is a lot of pain, and because of the pain we start moving, we decide to change something, because when we're comfortable generally we don't change much. Some people might say, no, but I always want more. It means you're not comfortable. It means you're not happy. It means you're not satisfied. If you want more, it's not just that you're driven. That's bullshit. It's that you don't feel things are good enough. It can be a fear of, yeah, but later it may be not enough, so I need to prepare for later, for worse times. And to be honest, who really did prepare for what happened in the past few years? Who was really prepared for that, consciously? Raise your finger if you did. Well, I'm lowering my finger because I didn't consciously prepare for it. I knew bad things were gonna come, but I did not know what. So the only preparation I did was working on myself. And that's the only thing you really can do. Yes, you can help others. At the moment, I'm working part-time at a food bank. We collect food that's about to reach expiration date from different locations, and we bring them to different locations again where people are in need. Poor people, local poor people, or refugees, refugee centers. And we do other things as well. This is one of the things I do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm also volunteering certain things. But the most important thing is always, in my life, me. The more I work on myself, the stronger I get. The stronger I am, the better somebody can lean on me. And that is something we often forget. We want to help others. We see where others are, and we think we know what's best for them. And maybe we do. But if we haven't taken good care of ourselves first, then we were not going to be a real good help for them, a real good support. Because if we're weak and somebody comes and leans on us, we both drop. And they go from bad to worse, because they were already weak, and then they needed to lean on someone, and then they found me who didn't take good care of myself, and I dropped, and then they went from being unstable to literally dropping. And this is how a lot of us, me included, have been hurting people. When we're so motivated to helping others, but in the process we forget, or we for once don't want to deal with our own crap. Because it's so much easier and it feels so much better to help somebody else. It's in our DNA. Society is telling us that we should be selfish, selfless, whatever, selfless. Not to be selfish here. And so we get a lot of energy out of helping others. But we need to be really conscious of where we stand. And when we take help from someone, we are also responsible. We're still responsible for ourselves. We are not giving the responsibility to the other person. Meaning that we ourselves need to feel if that person is really gonna help us or not. And by not meaning he can believe that he's gonna help you, but he's not ready, or he has his own stuff, and you will not be helped in the end by what that person is gonna do from his heart, believing that he's doing the best thing he can do for you. But we are always responsible for ourselves. So come back to the self. We're responsible for ourself, our well-being. We're responsible for our growth, for our evolution, for our learning, but also our safety. And there's a lot going on in society that's telling you that these things are less important. We need to be there for others. So in certain countries, joining the military and going fighting on the other side of the globe for some corporations is called serving your country, and it's an honor because you're selfless. But you're not serving the country, you're just serving some people who want to make more money, who want to have control over other countries, who want to have control over resources. The only thing you're doing is just bringing pain and fear to where you're going to fight, and also at home. People are afraid to miss you, or they will be informed that you got killed, or they will need to take care of you because you lost a limb or two. It's time we stop all that crap of believing that we know better for others. And if we're not being asked by someone to help them, we should not go and help them. And let's be clear, if somebody becomes a refugee and goes to a refugee center, then he's asking for help. So the center can help him. People in the center can help him. The center can say, hey, food bank, we need food. Then the food bank can go and bring food to the refugee center. And so the food bank is also helping the refugees, because the refugee asked for help. He raised his hand and said, hey, I need help. And then we at the food bank, we have been doing many things, but we are choosing now to focus on the food and let the other things for other people specialized in that. And it's not just about specialization. No, we choose to do what we're good at, or what we can actually deliver. If we can do things on the side, it's fine, but if it's going to interfere with our main focus, then we outsource that to others. We still cooperate with other NGOs, with other organizations, with a lot of people, a lot of volunteers to take care of the things that are not our core. Because sometimes, for example, people come and drop off clothes and toys for kids. That's not our core business. And for example, we don't have space to store everything. So we cooperate with others to take over this task. And so what I would like you to do is to pay attention. It's okay to listen to what people are sharing, just like you're listening to me now. But pay attention to what's good for you, what will work for you. If you don't know your purpose in life, it's okay. It all starts with you being the best version of you, meaning you growing, evolving, finding your inner peace, healing your wounds, your trauma. And when I'm saying learning is not just from here, gathering all the information. No, integrating, feeling, learning to use your intuition, to feel which direction to go. This will also tell you if something is safe or not safe for you, if it's going to benefit you or harm you. This will also help you feel if that person really needs help or not. Still, the person needs to ask for it. Okay, except for a child, for example, but talking about adults here. Somebody can say, hey, I need help, but they actually don't want help. They want you to resolve their problem, but they don't want to take any action themselves. This is why when I work with people, when I coach them or mentor them, I often make the joke and say, hey, you're paying me a lot of money so that I come and whip your ass so that you do all the work. Some people run away, other people look at me and start laughing. Some people laugh first and start thinking, and then they start to realize it. So 2/3 of the people do get it. I cannot tell you what's the best for you. I can guide you to find what's the best for you. I can share examples, I can inspire you. If you ask me something specific, I can show you how I'm doing it. And then you can take from that what you need, what works for you. This is how I teach grounding, for example, recharging, cleaning, healing yourself. So your first responsibility is to yourself. Remember this. And from there, you can start to lead by example. And people may come to you for help. And you will probably only go to someone for help when you feel that that person can really mean something for you, can teach you something, can share with you something of value. But when we are desperate, we do things that are not that smart because we act out of fear. That's why it's so important to ground, to find that inner peace, so that we can work from here. Choose direction from here, take action from here. So I hope this video has triggered something in you, has helped you realize something, or at least put you to think, or preferably put you to feel. And I'm really looking forward to your view on things, to your experiences. And some of you may say, hey, we can feel something, sadness or down or whatever. Yes, I've been having a tough evening and a tough morning, as this video is based on things that I've seen, heard, that was shared with me And yeah, I've seen how people who are in pain, wanting to help others who also are in pain, can sometimes make things 1,000 times worse. But at the same time, people in pain are so desperate for change that they'll take any help being offered to them without first checking if it's the right one for them. And then in this process, 1, 2, 3 or more people really get hurt. And I'm talking from personal experience, I'm talking from experience of clients, friends, acquaintances. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm becoming more and more aware. And so sometimes I see things, I connect dots, but because I'm more and more connected with my intuition, I can feel like, okay, Lotfi, this is just for you to see. The person not asking for help, so don't go help that person, don't go offer your help. Wait till the person is ready to ask for help. And then when that person asks for help, feel again, and you'll know if you really need to go and help or say no. And when doing this, things work out well for me. So maybe this may work for you as well. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take some time for yourself to feel, to contemplate, and see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share.